それでは、バックトゥザフューチャーのゲーム、やっていきたいと思います。では、はじめから。はい、知らせてください。
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch ahead.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
映画と全く一緒だ。
Watch this, watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
あ、もうこれ選ぶのかな。アインシュタインを消しちゃった。車はどこに行ったの？何なんだ？アインシュタインを消しちゃった。
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
全く映画と一緒の始まりなんだな。一体何の話？デロリアンをタイムマシンにしたの？自分の犬をタイムマシンに乗せたの？これやっぱりデロリアンをタイムマシンにしたの？
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're going to build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
はい。ドクのノートを手に入れろ。ドクのためにノートを持ってこよう。マーティを左に動かしてドクの道具箱を見つけよう。はい、左クリック。はい。こういうことだね。これか。道具箱。
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate is inversely proportional to the fourth root of N. Carry the 9, then.
ここから逃げよう。聞き覚えあるな。
Consequences could be catastrophic? Whoa, deja vu. Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Oh.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
身内か。
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom. It was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986.
パート3の時の。
But you'd better get up.
写真だね。
Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap! I'm late.
Back to the Future the Game かっこいいやっぱり。エピソード1 It's about time。
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
ドクの研究所で危険なものを探せ。研究室のアイテムをチェックして、ドクが危ないものを残していないか確かめよう。設定変更やセーブのメニューはエスケープキーで呼び出せる。はいはい。犬の餌やり地。
Hey, let me...
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
そっか、3の後だから、ドクはもういないってことだもんね、ここに。時計。
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
時 とりあえずお父さんに話しかけてみようか。あ、
Hey,
懐
Dad.
かしいのがあった。セールの責任
Who's
者は
running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
ドクは生きて
I'm
る。
telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
ドクは誤解してるよ。
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son, but the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
ビフはここで
What's
何して
Biff
るの？
doing here? He wasn't a friend of Doc's.
It's a public sale, Marty. Everyone's allowed. Even Biff.
夢を見
Do
た
you
んだ。
think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future. What did you dream?
Oh, just weird stuff about Doc.
Well, that's understandable, don't you think?
I guess, but I feel like it was telling me something.
まあいいや、とりあえずドクの作ったヒルバレーの模型を見てみよ
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
う。これあれだね。パート1で
Let's make some
出て
noise.
きた。とりあえずじゃあ、これはそしてこう動かせばいいのか。ヒルバレーの模型、これか。タウンスクエアの模型。
Doc built this model at downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
これくれない
You
か
know, you and
な。
my folks go way back.
Yeah, so?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse for old time's sake?
No, I think I'll keep it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
ドクのノートをビフから取り返すのにヒントが必要であればヒントボタンを押そう。はいはい。まあとりあえず
Seems kind of empty without the courthouse.
あれ裁判所だったんだ。
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
返してくんないのかな。
Hey, Biff.
そのノート見てもわからないでしょ。
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
このノート危
I
ないん
just
だ。
can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
そのノート買うよ。
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
取り付く島もないな。
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
ドクを思い出
I
すん
only
だ。
want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get
嫌な
over
や
it
つ
and
だ
move
な
on.。
嫌なやつだな。
Never mind.
マーティのギター。
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
うん。アイテムボタン。これか。ジョージ・マクフレー、お父さんの写真だね。調べる。
I keep this picture of my dad to remind me that even the most hopeless losers can grow up to be pretty cool guys.
これは
It may not look like much, but it packs a wallop.
うん。とりあえず終わろう。
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
うんふん。
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
これこういうこと
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
うんふん、どうすればいいのかな。
Now that is a dangerous amp. I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow the... And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, Butthead.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly. I was just warming them up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got. Man, you kids have ruined rock and
さっ
roll.
きと同じか。とりあえずお父さんにもう一回。
Hey, Dad.
自分のことは自分でするよ。
About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way, but you know where to find me.
うん。ビフのことで。
Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. He found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something.
これで
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
これでこれかな。
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff-Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans. Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say. Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
よし、これでノートを取り返した。
Doc, where are you?
「僕の居場所の手がかりを探せ」デロリアン。
Doc? Einstein!
アインシュタインじゃん。
Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Hmm. タイムサーキットの日付入力パッド。なんだこれ、靴？
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe.
テープレコーダー。
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
タイムサーキット。
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
タイムサーキットのスイッチ。
Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
うん。
Once I know when to look for Doc.
あ、そうか。いついるかわかんないから無理か。
I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits.
はい。
Once I know when to look for Doc.
Marty?
Ah!
これが謎の靴。
This time traveling shoe is my only clue to finding Doc.
靴が手がかりに。 ドクのノート。
This notebook has all of Doc's plans for the flux capacitor and the DeLorean. I'd better make sure it never falls into the wrong hands. And by wrong hands, I mostly mean Biff.
まあビフだよね。これは外に出る。これあらすじね。はい。これで外に。どういうこと？毒の行方を追え。あ、間違った。せっかく外に出たのに。もう一回。アインシュタイン。
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
What
do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Step
away from the door! Ah! Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
僕はチンピラじゃない。
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
アインシュタインに連れてこられて。
State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
あなたは誰？
E. Strickland. You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced from myself,
怠
slacker.
け者さんって嫌なこと言うな。渡すものがあるんです。
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
あ、これさっきの靴を見せればいいのかな。使う。
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want
え、
with
違
a...
う？
Huh? Stay there! Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
火ついてないじゃん。
Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
うるさいおばちゃんだね。新聞。
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
こっちは写真。
is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
ストリックランド先生ってあれか、頭がツルツルした。
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen
これ
over
3に出てき
100
た
years
人
ago.
かな。
That's not how I remember it.
この辺はキャンディー。
The candy looks older than I am.
じゃあ話しかけてみようかな。
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes?
靴をなくしたのはいつですか
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me
来てくれ
think
てありが
about
とう
it.
ございます。
Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when
そうだ
was
な、こ
it?
れはね、
Oh, yes. The
3
day
の
that
後日談。
speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so
って言えばいいのかな
surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
3の後日談で、何していいのかな。ドクに助けを求められて、ドクがどこにいるのかを今探しているとこ。ごめんね、説明が下手で。ちなみにドクの声は映画のドク役をやったあの人のが声をしてる。この主人公のマーティはね、確かオーディションでマイケル・ J ・フォックスと声質と喋り方が似てる人をなんか選んだって書いてました。この新聞は何ですか
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley
説明が下手
Telegraph
で申し
ever
訳ない。
published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
新聞は僕の探し物の役に立つかな闇酒場クールだ。
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
闇酒場はどこにありましたか？
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
新聞は僕の探し物の役に立つかな？
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
いい双眼鏡で
Doing
す
some
ね。
stargazing?
No, I set my sights on the lower things. Is that? Tim Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
これ聞いたしな。これも聞いた。
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
新聞を調べればわかるってことか。どこのあれが。
I told you not to touch those!
アックススやひさん、このおばあちゃん大丈夫かな？わら。
このおばあちゃんちょっと大丈夫じゃないかもしれない。新聞に触ると怒るな。暖房機？
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything!
この間に新聞見ろってことか。
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
違うの？ダメ？
Brown mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded. Alright, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
ってことはどうすればいいんだ？
Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
ってことはまたこの人に聞けばいいのかな？
Excuse me, Miss Strickland?
こ
So
れ
the
か
video
な？
store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
同じか。
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
でもう一回これかな？
Surely the water's boiling by now.
で、戻った違い間にこれでまた。
Firm announces plans for Lone Pine Mall, Peabody Ranch to be rezoned for commercial development. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least. Clint Eastwood plunges to death on runaway train. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at
どの年を探せばいいか
least.
知りたい。でも私、あのおばちゃんに、うち出口だった。
The polite guest stays out of the host's kitchen, Mr. McFly. That's what you get with these cheap, foreign-made kettles. But trying to find an American one nowadays. Ugh.
猫のさ、
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
やっぱまた聞くしかないのか。
Miss Strickland?
でもう一回これか
I
な。
guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
同じかな。
Naturally. I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
じゃあこっち、セリフが
The
一緒
video
だ
store
な。
building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
そこで終わっちゃうんだよな。なんでだろう。
Don't let me keep you from your business.
何を見ればいいんだろう。
The candy looks older than I.
全然。もう一回じゃあやってみるか。
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by
わか
now.
んないな。でこれも関係なかった。じゃあ新聞。
October 28th, 1985. Authorities still mystified by mall shootout. I don't even know where to start looking for clues in these stacks. Wish I could narrow it down to a year at least.
ここから先に進まないな。双眼鏡。
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
あ、1932年って出てるじゃん。
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
これでまたもう一回。これかな。今度こそ。
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
今度こそ。今度こそ。
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his Carl Sagan. It's
No.
Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
ヒステリー起こされた。
Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
どうしよう。ハロウィンの仮装だよ。
It's a costume. Tonight's the big Halloween party.
Halloween party?
あ、5
In
月な
May?
のね。
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
いいお父さんじゃん。
You ready to go, Einstein?
タイムサーキットのスイッチ。
Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor. Fluxy.
で、これか。
Okay. If Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out.
な
I
んでい
hope
つ
you
も
know
そ
what you're
う
doing,
ギリ
Doc.
ギリの日付で行くんだろう、いつも。2日前ぐらいでダメなのかな。シルバレー。
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
何か誤解があるよ。
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
ここはドクの知り合いだ。
Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
爆弾は良く
Well,
ない。
I'm not so big on bomb blasts.
Yes, but this bomb blasted a speakeasy, the very symbol of lawlessness and corruption. You're all for cleaning up the town, aren't you? Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
どこでギャングたちが
Ask
い
him where I
る？
can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens, just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
ソニーク・ロケット、ハリー・キャラハン、マイケル・コルレオーネ。何でもいいのかね。ハリー・キャラハン。
Harry Callahan.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Callahan. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
あのばあちゃんか。
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
はいはい。では、理髪店のドア。入れるの？
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
追い出されちゃった。こうか。あ、走れる。宿泊所のドア。
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
はめて。
Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
こっちはこっちは行けない。アインシュタインがいるじゃん。
Hey, how you doing, Einie? Where is the jail in 1931 anyway?
動かすのが結構めんどくさいな。まずどこに会いに行かなきゃいけないのか。 銀行。
How can I help you, sir?
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there.
そしたらこっちは無料食堂、スープキッチンって書いてるね。
I can sightsee later. Right now, I've got to find the dock.
警察署。警察署にいるんじゃない？
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
あら、追い出されちゃった。あ、牢屋、ここか。
Doc!
Marty!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system. Of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan, right. But what?
ちょっと音がちなみにヒントのレベルマックスにしてます音声はこれでいいかな。でゲームに戻る。過去に戻
Why
ろ
don't
う。
I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
警察に知らせて
Why
お
don't we
こう。
tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
じゃあ戦おう。
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
I should have guessed.
ギャングと話をしてみ
Hey,
よう。
maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided. Do you?
ごもっとも。あんたは牢屋から
Well, I
出るか
suppose
も
I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
時空連続体は大丈夫なの？
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
どうやって？
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
若い毒はどこにいるかな？
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
なんか隣のスープ食堂って言ってたな。これか。
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly?
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
力関係は変わらないのね、昔から。
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
裁判所。ここ時計があるとか。建物で。 と動かすのが大変だ。目の前のこれだよね。お、止まった。あ、アインシュタインバイバイ。
Young Doc's in the courthouse. I hope I'll be able to recognize him.
オプチミストさん、こんばんは。バック、ザ・フューチャーのゲームがあるんですね。
あ、こんばんは。あるんですよ。
Judge Brown? Doc.
出たの
nice to meet you.
だいぶ前じゃなかったかな。
Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown, but I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
あ、来てくれてありがとう。で、今のが17歳のドク・ブラウンです。おっとっとっと。これ操作がすごいめんどくさい。いっちゃうっちゃ。
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
何してるの？
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party of the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
君には重要な仕事があるんだ。
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
ロケットドリルを作ってるって聞いたよ。
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science.
おう。あ、行っちゃうの？
Hello?
No solicitors!
あ、出てきた。
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
仕事はいつあるの？
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
早く終わらせられ
How
な
about
い？
you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer or soda? What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
これは僕も科学者。
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
頼むよ。
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong. By the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction
若い頃のドクは手強いな。ちょっと 若くない方のドクにどうすればいいか聞こう。よいしょ。
Psst, Doc!
Marty, have you found my younger self yet?
若いあんたに会えたけ
Well,
ど。
I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
これわか
I
ら
tried
な
asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Oh, Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
どう
What
す
do
れ
I
ば
do to
信用
convince
させら
Team
れる
Doc that
か。
I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
若いあんたが何かつぶやいてるんだ。
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The expo?
Yes, the Expo! How could I have forgotten? In a few months, the younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
ブラン会とつぶやき関係あるの
What
か。
does this expo have to do with you muttering all the time?
When I was younger, I used to relieve stress by working on complex mathematical conundrums. No doubt my younger self is working on some impossible problem in an attempt to work off cerebral steam in the weeks before the exposition. What was I muttering about?
I don't know. H to the something with an inverse of something else. I'm not so good at equations.
That's too bad. I bet if we could solve my younger self's problem, he'd be more inclined to listen to you.
I still can't figure out what your younger self is muttering about.
Blast! If only I could hear him myself.
聞ければな。聞ければ
You
な。
know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems
とりあえ
later.
ず
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
聞ければいい。あの人が何を言ってるのか、この人、どこに聞かせればいいの？聞かせる、連れてこれるのかな？ちょっとこっちこっち。よっ。マウスで動かすのが意外に大変。よいしょ。
I'll never be able to remember what young Doc's mumbling about.
Now, if
出
H
てき
stands
た。
for the one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2 A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than the value of A, right?
早いと、早いって。
Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if...
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr.
聞き耳を持
Corleone!
ってくれない。
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Come on, you can trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character! Times acceleration, of course.
すごいな。
But how many newtons are required to...
アイテム。あ、違う。見たかったんだ。電話番号だもんな。さっき使ったし。あ、違う。調べる。うん。あ、これ録音機能ついてんのかな？これ使えるのか？もしかしてこれか。
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Oh.
これを持ってまたドクの方に行けばいいのかな。よいしょ。これでアイテム使う。これいいのかな。
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
合ってたみたい。
Think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was going to say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
また17歳の時に会いに行かなきゃいけないんだね。いた。
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
これだ。
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah!
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
10レベルのかな、やっぱりこれは。
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
どれも一緒じゃん。本当に必要なんだよ。
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered this subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur
ユ
McFly.
ーターさん
I'm
さ
not
ん、こ
surprised.
んばん
Arthur
は
does。the books for his
イーターさん
business.
こんばんは。
What
来
kind
て
of
くれてありがとう。
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
ユーターさんさん、お疲れ様です。
お疲れ様です。バックトゥザフューチャーやってます。あら、エドナがいる。
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions, not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Mario Brothers.
Ah, yes. The Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Hey, Q-Ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
まずそう。アルコールが欲しい。おー。
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right. That might explain the elevator. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with. Eureka!
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tennant's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
Emmett Brown.
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The Stay Sober Society.
Bless you for thinking of them. But that meeting isn't scheduled to start for a little while. And we wouldn't want them eating cold soup.
I got a book.
あ、もうできてる。
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. Emmett.
Yes?
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
中には入れない。
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
あ、ダメじゃん。
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not so well-to-do, and no other purposes whatsoever.
Right. What's a tough guy like Kid Tannen doing running a soup kitchen?
Mr. Tannen purchased the soup kitchen from the Sisters of Mercy in an effort to repair his reputation as a respectable community figure after his fine name was besmirched by the malignant and malicious the actions of the misguided vandals that done burned down his place of business.
His speakeasy.
I cannot confirm nor deny any claims of so-called illegal bootlegging at the Just eat your damn soup, pipsqueak.
Why's the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor.
意地悪だな。じゃあスープもらおう。
Can I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried... Paprika?
Paprika?
I just think it could use a little color.
Color?
あ、ちょっと待って。こういうことか。
More soup?
Please.
これアルコールのが入った樽が。
And tell Kid that soup or no soup, he's not fooling anyone.
彼女に渡ったと。
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
これで。これかな、配達させればいいのかな。
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
ここだ。
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
禁止クラ
The
ブ。
Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Michael! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're a bunch of really great guys.
We don't know that.
They're really polite.
We don't know that.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
耳栓をすればいい。
Get your dad a pair of earplugs.
I can't tell my father to wear earplugs.
みんな静かにしてくれるさ。
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
あ、タンバリン叩くんか。
Yes, but...
But what?
But it's still impossible.
彼女と約束しちゃったよ。
I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
でも禁酒クラブなんだ
Think
よ
of。the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your patent. You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
キッド
How
タネ
about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
Yep, that's a Tannen, all right. Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured.
とりあえず
We'll get that subpoena delivered, or my name isn't...
Michael Corleone!
Yeah!
とりあえずなんか後ろにこいつがいるから話しかけてみようか。南坂がちょっとこれ
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
特に何もなかった。
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
磨くしかないじゃん。アーサー・マクフライを探して
I'm
ま
looking
す。
for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
どこにいるか知ってる？
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
いつなら会
So
いますか？
when do you think Arthur will be leaving the office?
When I tell him he can leave the office. Hey, you missed a spot.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now it's my peanut bowl.
嫌なやつだな。この帽子言っていただけます
Could I buy
か？
Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? I'm hanging on to my peanut bowl.
うん。
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
あれはなんだ？あれはなんだ？
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
What did you do?
Oh! Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett! Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen!
おう。
Ow! Fix me up!
Where do you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
アーサーへ令状を届けるのを手助けせよ。はいはい。 タイムマシンはもう読ん
Have
だ
you
わ。
read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
アーサー・マクフライのとこに行か
What
な
do
きゃい
you
け
know
ない
about Arthur
ね。
McFly?
Certified accountant. Graduated Hill Valley 5 classes ahead of me. Seems like a nice fellow, actually.
How did he get mixed up with a guy like Kid Tannen?
Who knows? Sometimes people find themselves stuck in situations they can't get out of.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
We'll get that subpoena delivered.
アインシュタインがいて、アーサーの帽子がある。ってことは、剥がせる。
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Huh, deja vu.
ブザー。
バックスさん、もう寝る時間だよ。
あ、バックさんこんばんは。
Yeah?
もう
Who
寝
is
る時
it?
間。
It's McFly!
I know!
もうあとちょっとで私寝るよもう。始めるのが遅かったからな。
Hey, Arthur, can you come down a
来て
minute?
くれてありがと
I
う。
know you.
渡すものがあるんだ。
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time.
あら、閉められちゃった。
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
大事な知らせがあるんだ。
Got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time.
手強いな。あ、どうしますか。
Need any help?
Never mind.
ちょっとヒント見ようかな。タウンスクエア何かが必要だ。もっとヒント欲しい。あれ出てこないじゃん。ヒントこれしかないの？何が必要？何かあったっけ？もう一回じゃあブザー。
What now?
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
ダメなの？
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
裁判所
You
のもんです。
represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry. Some other time.
あれ。ー、どうしましょ
Thanks for bringing us here, boy. We'll take it from here.
う。もうないもんな、アイテム。あ、違う、間違った。
Really? Let me see.
ん？
Really? Let me see.
誰の声？またこれで録音するのかな？でも戻っていけないよね、多分。うん、戻れない。あ、いけるのか。問題はどうやってこの人の声を録音するか。
Well, well, look who's back. They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, matches.
これってやるのかな。
Come down from there, you... What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now! Don't make me angry, Schmucko! Get down here and face the music! You...
Einstein, help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
うん。あとはもうまたさっきのとこに戻ればいいのか。ああ、もう動かしづらいな。ちゃう。こっち。あれ、いけない。あれ、またどういうこと？
I hope Arthur's still where I left him.
あ、こっちか。あ、方向音痴ゆえの過ちだよね。これで ブザ
What now?
でこれを聞かせる。
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
やっと出てきたよ。
Hey! Arthur! Maybe I should have led with the subpoena.
もう一回？何それ？
What now?
段階を踏まなきゃいけないんだな、これ。ちゃんと。
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
ここで令状を渡すと。
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh.
Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
No, hot. Extremely hot. The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
coming, father! Father!
Don't you father me, child!
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, father.
Someday you are going to...
Why won't you release me from your unattainable
なん
expectations?
だっけこれかあ、違う、これじゃない。 違った。これだ。解放は。
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
すいません。頑張ります。
Law may be your burning
燃やして
passion,
る。
Father, but it is not
燃や
mine.
す。This
may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
電気ショックってことじゃないの？放電。合ってた。
You have no idea what kind of
圧
pressure I'm
力、
under.
圧力。これか。
Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find
Is
out.
it my fault if I don't get a spark
ビビ
out
ッ
of
とこない。
laws
ビ
and
ビッとこない。
statutes?
I hope someday
これか。
you have children
あ、
and
これか。
This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's drool.
栄養、栄養、栄養だから餌。動
Pressuring
かない。
me to be
動かな
something
い。
I'm not.
You're going to find
こ
out.
れやってから圧力だね。
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start.
圧力やって燃やす。
Maybe I can just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
早いよ。早いって。ちょっと待って。雷、雷。雷。あ、雷。
Ah, halfway there.
まだ半分なの？
Keep up the good work. By Galileo's rotations, do
回
you
っ
ever
てる。
listen to
回
yourself?
す、回す、回す。
You know who invented fire, Pop? I don't know either, but you can be damn sure it wasn't a lawyer.
火。
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
Why do you keep bellowing like that?
Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it.
Your mother and I are shocked at your behavior, young man.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards. I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. Almost there.
まだやるの？
Coming, Father! You don't get to control my life just because you fed and clothed me for 17 years. Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere? Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
雷。
Can't you see this is eating me up
栄養
inside?
失調
By
だから
Galileo's
餌。
rotations, do you ever listen to yourself? Really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this? Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer. Pressuring me to be something I'm not. How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms? Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas. Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
食べて。
I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later,
終わった
Pop.
かな？
My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
ほんと風だよ。
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded.
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... No!
What?
Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I can
take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Michael, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
1週間。
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it.
かわいそう。
I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
めちゃくちゃ優しいじゃん、ドク。騙されてたのに。
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
Mr. Corleone! You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping! Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Paddy wagon intercepted. Suspect slain. Then they're still after him. But how am I gonna rescue him now? There's no way Edna's bike is gonna be fast enough to catch up with that paddy wagon. Or is there? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
これ
Alright, I'm coming, Doc. You're still in danger, Doc. I've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here and we'll talk later.
They're locked.
I know.
だろうなって。とりあえずこっち行ってみるか。安心し
Don't
て。
worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty.
鍵が開けられない。
There's a key, but it's probably up front.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
豆腐箱。取ったのはいいけど、フロントウィンドウ。
What's he doing here?
あ、鍵あるじゃん、ここに。
Keys. The window's shut tight.
どうぞ戻る。
They won't budge.
レンズダメかな。
They won't budge.
あ、ダメなの。さっきまだ開いてたよね。そうそう、フロントウィンドウ行きたい。あ、そっか、そういうことね。これでこういうことか。いいで。
Keys. How do I get him?
どうやって手に入れる？どこを押して、はい。でも届かない。
Keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach him.
You need a protraction appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Kid Tannen? That explains a lot.
I'll be back.
戻って。
They won't budge.
どうすりゃいいんだ？あ、これ。これか？で、また戻る。いや、見つかるよね、絶対。だよね。よそ見。
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me. Hey, driver. You're driving too fast. Watch how you take those curves. What are you trying to do? Kill me?
Not quick enough.
そうじゃないかな。
I object to your tone of voice, and I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me.
You.
はい。
Phew. Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources.
で、戻る。アイテム、鍵で、これだな。
Stand back, Doc.
Marty! Ah!
わお。どうするのこれ。
Eat lead, Sagan. How many bullets has he got in that thing? How you doing, Doc?
そうじゃない。
Get in there!
どうするのこれ。
Where are?
あ、これだ。
Where are you? Ow! Son of a
Nice.
bitch!
これだよね、もう。
is a rescue.
That's the idea.
どうすんのこれ。スロットルを使って。
The throttle.
Oh!
父さん、こんなゲームあったんですね。
こんなゲームあったんですよ。あれだよ、映画の後日談。ドクの声はね、映画の毒役をしてた人がやってる。
Doc, are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Great Scott!
To be continued. エピソード1がここで終わったってことか。珍しくサクサクと進んだんじゃないだろうか。
What's happening?
I don't know. We'll have to be careful not to run into ourselves.
Hey, fellas.
All right, McFly. Let's go see the boss.
History says Tanner will be arrested by a rookie cop by the name of Danny Parker.
I fear that nothing will save Hill Valley from descending into the fires of chaos and corruption.
Nothing is over until Kid Tannen says it's over.
Get Tannen. で、エピソード1がここで終わって結構2時間ぐらいか。サクサクと謎解きができれば2時間で終わるってことかな。1個のエピソードが。で、5まであるので、このままサクサクいけばあと4回ぐらい。終わるか、4回で終わるかどうかわからないけど。でも楽しかった。映画の後日談ってことで、脚本書いてるのも映画関係者の方なので、割と脚本もしっかりしてるんじゃないかなって思います。ただちょっと不思議だったのは、映画の3の最後で、この車、タイムマシーン、デロリアンは、確か壊れたはずなんだよね。だけどなぜかまたデロリアン復活してるので、その辺の矛盾とかも、もしかしたらこの先分かってくるのかなと思いながら、遊んでたんだけど、エピソード1ではそういう話出なかったから、この先で分かるのかな、そういうのも。でも楽しかった、すごく。じゃあ、ちょうどいいので、この辺で終わりたいと思います。じゃあ、配信に来てくれた方、コメントしてくれた方、ありがとうございます。励みになります。じゃあ、配信終わります。じゃあ次はまたエピソード2をやっていくので、よかったら見てくださいね。じゃあ、おやすみなさい。バイバイ。